Hey, welcome back to How to Sleep Like a Baby at Night, Robinson Crusoe edition. Now, today's big question that I want to explore with you on Robinson Crusoe's How to Sleep Like a Baby at Night episode is this. Are earplugs and headphones? Actually, let me check my question, I just forgot it. Yes, this is the question. And it is this. Are earplugs and headphones useless when it comes to insomnia? Well, this is the question that I want to explore with you. And before we begin with today's episode, I want to ask you, have you ever had bad sleep or you weren't able to fall asleep because of some noise outside? Maybe it was coyotes, maybe it was birds, maybe it was something inside, a snoring partner. What was it? Comment down below. I'm curious to know what was it that kept you during the night. Well, this is what we'll explore today with Robinson Crusoe. Here's my agenda for today. 4 things. First of all, explore and share with you a new story about Robinson Crusoe and what he did in order to fall asleep like a baby at night. Second, I want to talk with you about a personal story, something that I did. One of the biggest mistakes that I did when it came to bad noise at night that caused me 3 sleepless nights a week, and how you can avoid that mistake so that you don't make the same mistake that I did. Third, we're going to answer that big question: can using earplugs and headphones actually intensify insomnia and cause that? And finally, my goal for today is for you and I to have the best time ever. And with that said, let's get started. How does that sound? Does that sound good? It sounds good to me as well. So let's begin. So last time that we left Robinson Crusoe, we left him in a fortress that he had just built for himself, and a nice bed. He had put bed sheets on top of him, and he slept well that night. Today, however, it's 24 hours later. He's had the time to explore around the island, to get some more stuff like fruits and vegetables inside his cave. And now is the next night. The lights are going down, but I'm gonna turn them back up real quick. The lights are going down for Robinson Crusoe, but not for you and me. The lights are up for you and me. So now Robinson Crusoe is sleeping. He's putting his head on the pillow. He's dozing off into the slumberland. But then he hears a noise in the forest right outside his cave fortress. And what do you think he hears? He hears this. He hears goats bleeding right outside his fortress. That's right, goats. Mountain billy goats in the island. And what do you think he did? He immediately rose up as a fucking shooter. He took his gun. He put gunpowder in his gun and he went outside, and just before he was about to shoot the goats, he had one thought for a moment. If I shoot this gun, that could mean, yes, the goats are gonna go away, but what if cannibals hear that? Like, I haven't explored the whole... This was just the first week that Robinson Crusoe was on the island. He hadn't explored the whole island, so if somebody heard him during the night, they could come up and check what's going on. So now he had to make a choice between having a good sleep and shooting the gun, or risking a bad sleep. So what do you think he did? He didn't I'll tell you what he didn't do. He didn't go to the pharmacy store to buy earplugs. He didn't go to get headphones because because this was the 1700s and they didn't have earplugs, they didn't have headphones, and also because he was on an island, on a lonely island. He didn't even really have the chance to buy those things now, did he? So, what did he do? Did he shoot the gun, or did he try to fall asleep with all that noise? Comment down below before I reveal that. And before I reveal that, actually, I want to share with you what I did, because when I was in a very similar situation, I did have access to earplugs and headphones, and did they help me? Well, here's my story real quick that I want to share with you as it relates to you and how you can get better sleep if earplugs and headphones might not be working for you, or if you ever find yourself in that type of situation where you need to find a way to fall asleep in a noisy environment, whether it's noisy neighbors or something else causing you to stay awake. So, just about a year ago, here where I'm living in Olbo, we have during the summer seagulls. That's right, seagulls. But not seagulls right on the beach singing nicely. No, the seagulls that I am talking about right now, these are the seagulls that they start singing at 2 a.m. in the morning right outside your window. Those were the seagulls I was facing. Anywhere from 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. in the morning, they would sing or squawk, as I would call it, squawk during the night, so I would not be able to fall asleep. From 4 a.m. till 8 a.m. they would just squawk. The second part of my night was ruined. So what did I do? I went next night to the pharmacy store. I took these green fluffy earplugs. I put them in my ears and I tried to fall asleep the next night with those earplugs. I tried them for a whole week, and do you think that they worked? Nope. I did not fall asleep. So what did I do then? Did I just give up? Nope. Then I went to and bought myself headphones with noise cancelling option. So I turned the noise cancelling option on my headphones. I put them on my ears, and although I knew it was very uncomfortable to sleep with headphones during the night, I wanted my sleep. I am a fucking healthist. My health and my sleep are #1 priority for me. So I put headphones. I didn't know. I had no other better strategies back then, so I tried that. Put the headphones on, try to fall asleep, and did I fall asleep? Well, I actually did fall asleep for one night and a second night, but then I found myself, if I put the headphones down, even if there weren't any seagulls flying around and squawking during 4 a.m. in the morning, I was not able to fall asleep. I would keep waking up, thinking back, well, what if those birds start singing again? What if they wake me up again? I'm gonna have a bad day today. I was stressing myself quite a lot. So even with earplugs, even with headphones, I was not able to fall asleep. I made one crucial mistake that was still keeping me awake. What was that one mistake? And how can you avoid that mistake? Well, before I reveal that, I want to go back to Robinson Crusoe real quick and kind of finish off that story, see what happens there with him. So, Robinson Crusoe, he was right about to shoot, and he decided, he made his decision, he rose his gun up in the air and he shot. At his shot, what do you think the goats did? They immediately ran away. That's right. They might be annoying goats, making annoying sounds like coyotes or birds during the night, but they are not stupid goats. They ran away. And at that, Robinson Crusoe went back. He put his gun next to his bed. He went back to sleep. and then he closed his eyes. Now the only question is, did cannibals hear those shots? Did they came to Robinson Crusoe's cave to see what's going on there? Or did those goats actually return back? Because if you've ever had bad experiences with noises, you might know those noises, they may stop for a while during the night, but then they may return again, right? Well, what did happen there? Well, before we find that out, let me reveal what was that one big mistake I did, because I had earplugs, I had headphones that Robinson Crusoe didn't do. Why wasn't I falling asleep? Well, here is why. It is this resilience. See, when it comes to noise is a type of stress, and stress it builds it in the body in the form of tension. The more tension in the body, the less you can fall asleep at night. The more tension in the body, the further away you push sleep. So, I had a lot of tension. I had a lot of tension built up in my body from all that stress, from the noise, from the seagulls. And also I was stressing myself during the night with thoughts. Lots and lots of thoughts about, are these seagulls gonna come, and can I sleep without the headphones, and just having my mind running around like a hamster on a hamster wheel with all these negative, bad thoughts during the night, causing even more tension to build up in my body. As a result, I was not falling asleep. Like, you can think of it as the princess in the Princess and the Green Pea story. What happened there? The princess with just one green pea was causing her to not be able to fall asleep. The princess had low tension resilience, and as a result, she was not sleeping. She was waking up with aches on her entire body. Well, I wasn't waking up with aches in my entire body, but I was still waking up with a lot of tension in my body. And have you ever actually felt that tension, maybe after 2 or 3 sleepless nights? Maybe your hands were shaking a little bit, maybe you had some tension headaches. Well, that is that tension building up in your body. And this is also why, by the way, have you heard of the 2-minute military exercise for falling asleep? It's a very popular exercise. You can check it up on YouTube real quick if you haven't. If you have though, or if you haven't, just check it up and come back real quick. Now that we're all caught up, that military exercise, a lot of people are asking themselves, well, it worked for the military, they're falling asleep in just 2 minutes, and then they tried out themselves and it doesn't really work that well. Why isn't it working that well? Why aren't they falling asleep in just 2 minutes? Well, here's why. The military, they train their tension resilience as well. Most people, they have very low tension. I had low tension myself and wasn't able to fall asleep during the night. The point is, when you train your tension resilience, you are able to fall asleep. The more tension resilient you are, the better sleep you have. That is absolute. Like, the moment I recognized that, I started doing tension resilience exercises every single day, and for the last 3 months I've been doing them every single day, and I gotta tell you, my sleep has been getting better and better and better. As a result, I'm feeling happier and more energetic, more powerful every single day. It is a glorious feeling. And it also made me realize, why wasn't that military exercise not working for most people? Obviously, the military, they have high tension resilience, so of course they are gonna fall asleep easier. It's not the exercise, it's their tension resilience. For me, I also realized that, and by the way, if you want to find out what tension resilience exercise I do every single day, and I've done that exercise pretty much for the last 3 months every single day, and it's been helping me quite a lot build attention resilience in myself so that I can fall asleep easily during the night. If you want to check what that is, just check that link down below. Right now there's no, I don't want your email, I don't want anything, just it's a few pages for you to read about it. So, tangent over. Going back to Robinson Crusoe. So, right now we said he was in bed and all those bleeding goats, they were out and gone, but did they come back, or did cannibals hear Robinson Crusoe and come to him? What happened there? Then he had a good night of sleep. What do you think? Well, here's the answer. Thankfully, that night there weren't any cannibals on the island, and the goats, they were far, far away. They hadn't heard a shot like that ever before, so when they heard that shot, they ran outside and they didn't come near Robinson Crusoe that night at all. So Robinson Crusoe, he slept and he had a beautiful night. However, something else happens next episode when the sun goes down. Just a moment. Bringing the sun back up here again. But when the sun came down in Robinson Crusoe land next time, something happens to Robinson Crusoe that causes him to have bad sleep. And here's something interesting. The question that that you and I are going to explore next time on Robinson Crusoe, How to Sleep Like a Baby episode, is this. Can a peacock feather help you to fall asleep? That is our question for next time. A peacock feather, nice and green and colorful, can that actually help you to fall asleep? Interesting question, isn't it? Comment down below, what do you think? That's going to be a good episode. I've got some interesting things prepared for that one. So make sure, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and after that, hit the notification bell down below so that you get notified as soon as our next episode of Robinson Crusoe airs up. And by the way, new schedule, new episodes of Robinson Crusoe and How to Fall Asleep Like a Baby at Night, Robinson Crusoe edition, every Thursday. So next Thursday, 7 days from now, tune in. And also, tune in on the weekend for our next episode for bedtime stories. And that is it for today. My name is Vulcan. You are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me today. We're gonna have a good time in just a few days. Now, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye.